This week, we're going to be taking a look at the Ghost Crew from Star Wars Rebels. Yes, all 7 figures from the Rebels line, because there is only 7. Technically, there should be 8. Actually, there is 8. 2 of them are Chopper, so no, I'm not counting the original release. But there technically is a 9th one, which was the Season 3 variation of Ezra, but that's in the Ahsoka line for some reason. And this Chopper here was not in the Ahsoka line, despite being released alongside mostly Ahsoka figures. It's a weird thing to explain, but there's 7 main releases at this point for it. These are a variety of figures. The only one that I have that's a red and black box release is Kanan, as you might be able to tell by his messed up face, but my Ahsoka also has a messed up face. But we'll get to that. We're going to take a look at these guys, and let's just get into the review of. For our next review, we're going to be taking a look at C-110P, aka Chopper from Star Wars Rebels. This is the number 8 release Chopper, and what I mean by that is pushing him off to the side. Number 8. For some reason, they decided to make 2 Choppers. He's either 1 or 2, and then that's it. Like, there's no difference between the figures other than maybe some paint. That's it. That's his box. Nice little mural of him. And then we have Chopper himself, who looks pretty good here. This is his little flying form, which you can give him. But of course, you can take that away very easily and just give him a wheel, like so. And you can also take his arms away, because, well, he's a war criminal. We need to do that. As far as it goes, the look of Chopper is quite good. He looks really nice. He has a nice bit of dirt on him. Unfortunate color choice, though. It's not really gray. It's gray up top, but it's brown at the bottom, and it's not a good brown. It's not like a rusty brown. This stuff looks fine, but this is a little too yellowy. Looks like poop. It really does. As far as it goes, up here at the top of the head, you got the nice yellow lines, the blue in the eyes. This little satellite dish, which does rotate. And then you have down here the kind of cobbled togetherness of Chopper. Looks to be like a welded plate, and then just some open paneling. And then, of course, his left leg here is different from his right, but you can change that. So if you don't like the asymmetry, you can rip off that leg and give him twin legs, which I don't like. I much prefer his asymmetrical design, because, again, he looks patched together, like he's been repaired a good couple times. It only makes sense for me to just give him the leg he has in the packaging. It looks better to me. It looks more Chopper, you know? I mean, as far as he goes, pretty good design, honestly. His little wheel down here can retract up all the way, so he can have no wheel. Getting that out, though, is a completely different battle. You gotta struggle with it, kind of get a grip on it. It's a little odd to get out. Once you get it out, it does work. He can roll with it, if you get it down far enough, that is. He can roll perfectly fine. The only issue I have is that this is way too stubby compared to the other part here. The peg section is actually way shorter. Why? I don't know. There's not really a reason. It seems like this probably should have had the longer peg, if I'm being honest. This is the one that retracts. This is the one that, you know, has to come down a fair bit. It has to go down to about there. There's not much holding that in place. I'm not going to lie. Like, that's basically down to the maximum. And that's that. And again, we have the fire effect part here, his little flame booster, which again, same thing, as you've seen, plugs in there, gives him a little booster, gives him a little fire effect, and then he has this little poof of smoke and fire, which we've seen in the beginning. You can just put him on there like a little stand. Looks good. Has some nice white paint on it, kind of makes it a little frosted, giving it that smoke effect. And I mean, yeah, that's that. He does have a couple other little features, of course, being his little grabby arm there. It doesn't really open or anything, it just kind of swings out. And of course, he has his little arms in his head, which, yeah, it wouldn't be Chopper without these. He's very expressive because of these arms. And it wouldn't be right if he didn't have them. I mean, great addition. They do actually have some posability to them. They can move forward and everything. They have elbow joints and the ability to wave and things like that. It's nice. It's just a nice little feature that it wouldn't be right if they didn't give it to him. After that, let's just get into the articulation, because we've covered his accessories, so that's about all we got here. We have a rotation in the head, of course. 360. Wouldn't be an astromech if he couldn't. Forward and back the leg. Obviously no outward. The foot tilts back a bit. Kind of tilts a little forward. And this rotates down here. That's it. That's your articulation for Chopper. There's not really much you can do with an astromech droid. There just isn't. They're fairly limited. Like, they're not going to do too much. They're just going to look kind of there, you know? It's nice that he comes with some good accessories, but how does he stack up here? As far as final thoughts go, he's good. I mean, I like him. It's Chopper. He's a perfect Chopper. I'm not going to lie. Another thing I hate is the poop paint. That's about it. I wish it was a little more orange and not yellow. That would have made it look a little better. Paint's good, other than that poop paint. The design's nice. I like that they give you the option of having symmetrical legs. I'm not doing that option. I like that they gave him the fire. That's cool too. But there's a couple small nitpicks. Again, this wheel here, definitely, the peg here should be longer. It 100% should be. It just doesn't touch the ground well enough. That's a problem. I mean, there's not really much more I could think they could have included with him. I mean, he's pretty well perfect other than that paint thing. I think he's really good. Honestly, he's really nice. I don't own any astromechs other than him, though, so I can't really put him against an R2-D2 or whatever, as I don't have any yet. Yet. There's an emphasis on that yet. But, yeah, that's essentially him. That is Chopper from Star Wars Rebels. Short review for him. Wasn't much to say. This has been Ilthad Elite, signing out.